I'm Trixie LohMirmand, CEO of KAOUN International, organizer of GITEX Africa. Well, listen, the next rising biggest digital economy is Africa. But it's a continent that has been overlooked in the last decade because there's so much going on in the rest of the world and in the digital race for supremacy and excellence. We have great demands from our communities in the African continent. And when you look at the number of delegations and companies and visitors, attendees coming from Africa into GITEX Global in Dubai, you know that there is a great curiosity, the great interest to want to learn, and the great interest to collaborate with many different companies, private and government sectors. In response to the great demand and understanding that the continent of Africa holds the greatest population of talented youths in innovation and entrepreneurship, we know we have to come to Africa. And there's not a better time to come to Africa, considering that in the last few years, the region has just sidestepped a whole era. They had more unicorns in the African region than anywhere else in the world. And so this is where we are today. We opened the GITEX Africa. This is day 2. The show is rocking. It has surpassed all metrics imaginable. We had a lot of our clients coming to us to say that they are very, very pleased with the outcomes. We have had visitors coming from all parts of Africa, from east to west, coming from Europe, but more importantly is the participants are coming from more than 100 countries. So this is not even GITEX Africa. This is GITEX Africa Global. So this is where we are today, and I'm very pleased with the support that we got from the international community for our first edition. We are now plugging the African continent into the global innovation ecosystem. And that offers the continent great access to valuable connections, very powerful network of relationships, resources, expertise, and knowledge. That itself will also now provide the youths from this region, the young population, the opportunity to access and be exposed to world-class learning and trainings that is so imperative for entrepreneurship and jobs of the future. The population of the youths in the startups will now understand how to run startups, how to compete with startups from the rest of the world, and understanding how to leverage new technologies in their product proposition. So where we stand at the moment, GITEX Africa, we see a great runway for the project because there is so much curiosity and appetite and desire to want to learn and collaborate with the rest of the world. The African communities, government delegations have always been a regular participant and fan of GITEX Global in Dubai. They make the annual pilgrimage to GITEX in Dubai, and we are very, very privileged and honored by their participation and involvement. I think launching GITEX Africa will now bring the two ecosystems closer together, which means we're now creating a bridge, a very vital connecting bridge that will now bring the two ecosystem and community and environments closer together to be able to access and leverage the great resources that each of them possess. GITEX Global in Dubai reaches 170 countries of experts and tech professionals and buyers and companies. And this is that same great resource that we can now bring into Africa. Africa opens a whole new community and a whole new landscape for GITEX and the world it touches. So when you bring these two global economies together, that fusion and the whole power of integration is going to be phenomenal. It's a great multiplier of relationships and also the technology sharing and the partnership opportunities. It's infinity.